Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I am the Oracle Nurse, and the area is cleansed. The energy is cleansed. I want to thank you, God. I want to thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's get into this message. This is going to be a general message. Whatever comes out is going to come out. If you're new here, please subscribe. You can reach me for bookings at motherturquoise@gmail.com. You can also donate to the channel. And you can donate any amount you would like by clicking the PayPal link in the description box. It will take you to my PayPal page, which is Oracle Nurse. And you can just enter in any dollar amount that you would like, okay? I've had people donate change, and I've had people donate, larger than change, okay? So you're more than welcome to donate whatever you like to help the channel keep going. I need to get into this energy. Cards are already falling out. Let's not waste no time. King of Cups is coming out in the reverse. And automatically what I'm picking up is an unstable, unbalanced energy that you may have noticed around you, Pisces. Why am I saying Pisces? This could have something to do with a Pisces. Normally I do Pisces readings, but I'm feeling like this is like a unstable emotional energy that is around you that you may be noticing for a lot of you, okay? This could be a Pisces, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, water sign, okay? You could be noticing a lot of unstable emotional energies around you at this time. Oh boy, see? What did I say? Five of Wands. Yup. Two of Wands in reverse. A lot of people who aren't healing. Okay, a lot of people who are having trouble healing. A lot of people who are having trouble feeling complete within themselves. A lot of broken energy. Here we have the Emperor that came out as well, upright. Okay. And then you have the Fool. You could also have people in the midst in your energy right now. You could be, you or someone around you could be taking heavy risk at this time. Okay, trusting the divine. I feel like that is your stance. That is where you are. People are trying to figure out how you are so blessed and anointed. How are things changing for you so rapidly? And it is because you're fully doing a trust fall. This person in this card is doing a trust fall. Okay, and they're doing it with the divine. Okay. But I'm just feeling like there's an energy. You could be, a lot of you could be seeing in action, like in front of your eyes. The veil is very thin. And this could have started. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the love. Sweetheart and Father Time, thank you so much. Hey, how are you both doing today? This evening, please make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't, please subscribe. I appreciate you both for being here. I'm extremely grateful. The veil thinned on October 31st, Halloween. And portals are open. And a lot of you are noticing that the portal, that y'all are going to start to see that the veil is still very, very thin. The portals are still open. But what comes through, what people are known for is connecting deeply with their ancestors, but also what is still open and what you'll still see is low vibrating energies. So I do feel like a lot of you will encounter some sort of low vibration frequency. A lot of y'all are going to be in spaces where you just pack up and leave. Okay, you'll be hanging out at a restaurant or at an establishment. You'll start to see people might start arguing, or you might see some low vibrating uncomfortable things take place, and you might just you might leave your food on the table. Some of y'all might not finish your your drinks or whatever, and you might just get up and go, because you might, I feel like a lot of you are going to really see I want to say demonic, okay, but I don't like to use that word because it's kind of, people get scared. Okay, it's a tarot change. She talking about demonic. I'm getting scared. All right. But you might start to see a lot of I'm gonna say low vibrational, very low vibrational things happen in front of you. Okay. Some of y'all are seers. Okay. Some of y'all are clairvoyant. Okay. Some of y'all can really read people. All right. Three of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like there's a third party around you who is emotionally broken, okay? And they're broken and they feel incomplete due to your emperor status. This person could be very jealous that you taking a chance on the divine and you've decided to move forward with your life or with your goal and ambitions and not look back. This is someone who struggles with their own sense of self-worth, okay? This person feels as if they haven't made it, okay? They don't feel accomplished. And this is because they constantly compare themselves to you. This person could also be their energy, their vessel. Okay, I heard vessel. Their vessel could be being manipulated by lower vibrational entities by way of gossip. Okay, so they could be being used by dark energy through gossiping or talking negatively about you or people around you. Okay, you can see the good no matter if you feel like a person is on your, where you're at financially, or you might be doing financially better than them, or they might be doing financially better than you. Whatever it is, you can see the good in people, okay? And you're starting to notice, even though some people might be more financially well off than others, regardless of their financial status or whatever they have, whether it's degrees or good jobs, or maybe they don't have a job, they could be homeless, it doesn't matter. You're really starting to see good for good and evil for evil. Again, you could be noticing a lot of demonic energies around you, or low vibrational energies. People who are very stuck in their flesh, okay? People who let their flesh drive them. People who are very, I'm going to say smexually. I can't say the actual word. Smexually. Hyper smexual, okay? In your energy. You could feel people who are who might be trying to do smex magic, okay? And I'm feeling somebody could be like, somebody could go both ways, okay? Somebody could be bi. Somebody could also be in the closet, okay? If it doesn't apply to you, don't force it. Someone is, their growth is being stunted, okay? Or they aren't elevating as high as they could be because they aren't living in their truth. This is somebody who could still be in the closet, okay? And take that how you want to take it. But this is, in a bigger picture, this could just be someone who isn't, again, living in their truth. This does not have to do with, does not have to be about anyone's sexual orientation. But this could be about someone who isn't living in their truth about who they are, what they were put on earth to do, okay? Someone could be abusing trust is what I'm feeling. Somebody could be abusing someone's trust, okay? I'm getting someone who looks the part, plays the part, but isn't the part. So this could be somebody who is pretending to be hyper masculine, but they enjoy being feminine, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the problem comes in when you don't live in your truth, okay? Somebody could also like older women. The moon card. Hey, how are you, Father Time? And baby 6-7 Grunk. W. Okay, W. The moon. Secrets. The tower. Told y'all. So you're causing major towers. You're causing tower moments around you by your spiritual growth, financial growth. Okay, you having tunnel vision, building a business, building dreams. I heard building pyramids. Okay, some of y'all are ancient, from ancient Egypt, and metaphorically speaking, the business that you're building is metaphoric of a pyramid. And you may not realize it because it's not actually shaped like a pyramid. It doesn't really look like this, right? But what you're creating here in this realm would have been ancient in ancient Egypt, it would have been built and looked like this. Some of y'all are really successful. Okay. You just don't have the yeah, I'm on the East Coast. You can tell the time. Some of y'all, yeah, pyramid, yeah. But some of y'all, you know, we don't live in Egypt. A lot of us don't have the space to build pyramids, but you're building it internally, okay? Or however you want to put it, okay? Even if it's just you doing online sales, or maybe you just own your own business, or you're doing something that where it is structuring, you're structuring your ideas and dreams into something massive, which would have been equivalent to a pyramid. Okay, that is what I am being told. You would have had a pyramid designated for you. Okay, or for others to use. You're creating towers. So anyways, there's an emperor. There's an energy around you that has secrets. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. You're living in your truth. You're living in your abundance. Someone, again, Three of Cups. I picked up on this in the last reading. I always say that. Somewhat of, this could have been in your area, in your community. This could have been in an organization. This could have been supervisors and managers. For some of y'all who work in corporate, in the higher up realms, people who are in behind the scenes, okay? The ones that do the video conferences that rarely come into the establishment. Okay, most of you work, a lot of you, some of you used to work or work third shift, so you never really saw these people. These are the people that come in 9 to 5. They might not even say hey to you. They might just walk past you. They have on suits and ties. They go into the manager's office. They close the door, or your manager might go in their office, close the door, and they're on FaceTime with them. I'm being told that these people who they're talking to, these are male or female. Female, there are, if it's a male, a woman that is a district manager higher up, it's going to be higher up than a district manager. This is going to be somebody who's over corporate affairs or something like that. Somebody who you would probably never talk to, right? This is someone who is a part of a coven. Then there is also I'm seeing somebody else who was a man. Okay, this could have been someone who have many degrees, Medal of Honor. Okay, because this is like someone who would have many badges. Y'all, I have children in the background, so anyways, this person would be highly educated. This would be someone who would also be considered a warlock. Okay, or someone who would be considered a wizard, however you want to put it. You may or may not still work for corporate. I don't know. But for some of you, I'm being told to inform you that there was some sort of binding spell that could have been placed over co-workers around you. You broke out of it. Okay, these people, it's a lot of people around you who are what you say, stuck in the matrix. Okay, still stuck there. You could have quit this job, or you might be there and you noticing people around you turning into like robots. Okay, people around you are some people around you could be working triple time and overtime. They have no desire to go out and be off the grid or start their own business or do anything outside of work for them. And this is because they are under a spell. Okay, this is what I am being told to tell you. Okay, you have been released. Confirmation for you. You have been released. Nine of Pentacles. You are free. You have been released. The divine is gifting you with freedom, finances to do so. You are protected. There is no spells, rituals, or anything that could be done to undo what has been granted to you. This has been granted to you through the high courts. Okay. Universal law. Knight of Pentacles. Hey, how are you, Father Tom? Eight of Wands. There could be a fire sign around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is being forced to slow down. Okay, this person is also, their energy is being pulled away from you. This person could be, they could be distracted by in a good way. They could have found new love, or they could be in love. Either way, this fire sign is no longer invested in trying to rain on your parade or bring you some sort of anxiety into your energy. This person could be very unsure of themselves, indecisive in nature. If you are a fire sign, you are opposite. This is opposite. You are distancing yourself away from people who make you feel unsure of yourself, who try to convince you that you aren't confident, and who could have held you back for so long, for a while, made you feel stagnant to a certain degree. Yeah, free bird. Free bird, Father Time. Correct. Free bird. Seven of Pentacles. So there's growth. Growth. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Some of you are just going to see people doing wrong in slow motion. This is what I'm picking up on. You're going to, some of you might witness someone cheat on someone. It might not even be about you, or you might not even know the people, but you might in real time be so tapped into the to the divine. Not necessarily that, but you could just be so intuitive, right? Yeah, connected to the divine regardless. You're so intuitive. Some of you are going to be able to read the room, okay? Some of you are going to literally be able to sit in a corner and read the room. You're going to be able to see the deceitfulness in people, okay? Whether if they try to hide it or put on a facade, okay? You're going to really see how thirsty people can be. That's what I'm saying. How thirsty people can be. You can notice that you're reaching a new level of success. You might notice that people are laughing at your jokes more. I'm here to tell you, you haven't gotten funnier, okay? That's the reality. Not to offend you, but you haven't gotten any funnier. You've just gotten richer, okay, or wealthier. And so when you are, when people see you as a symbol, a status symbol, they want to impress you. They want to laugh more at you. You're starting to pick up on people. I'm also seeing oysters. I don't know if somebody likes to eat, like, I don't know, I heard Rockefeller. Okay, so I don't know if there's a thing, Rockefeller. Oysters. And then I'm seeing also caviar, all right, as well. Now, I don't know if somebody likes to eat caviar just randomly. And I'm also picking up on very elegant things like furs. And I'm also seeing a country club. Okay, so you could have been at a country club, passed a country club, lived near a country club. Something significant about a country club. Okay. And then I heard cigar lounge. So I don't know if somebody likes to go to a cigar lounge or frequent a cigar lounge. And now I'm thinking about Barney. I don't know. Why am I channeling Barney? I love you, you love me. Okay, Barney and Baby Bop. Somebody could have had significance of that. And then crayons. So I'm picking up on a child. I'm picking up on I heard Tabitha. Okay, I heard Tabitha. And I heard Stacy. Okay, and y'all, I'm channeling y'all. Hold on. I heard Frida, Fred. Frida, Fred. There's a strong F coming through. Francis, Francine. Olivia. Natalie, Nancy. Abigail, Patricia, or Pat. Patty, Patricia. Okay. And then I'm hearing Tangy, Tangela, Tina. Ta. All right. Mark, Marcus. Somebody can go by Papa, Pop, Poppy. And then I'm hearing something like either Senora, Sin, something Sin, Sin. Okay. All right. Johnny Appletree. All right. I'm also picking up on somebody could have had like a dog. Oh, Patsy in here? I didn't even know you were in here. Patsy said, that's my name. I didn't even know you were in here. Hey, Patsy, how you doing? Somebody could have a dog. I'm picking up on somebody having a dog, okay? And I don't know if this is going to be a channel. I'm channeling y'all. So this could be, but I'm also being told like this dog could have been like Cookie, Brownie, Blackie, a color, blue. I know it's a cartoon, Bluey, but it's almost like somebody's picking up on a dog. I'm also seeing like a small, very chunky, tan dog. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody. That's going to be for somebody in particular. I don't know who. All right. Okay, then there's a black. I'm also seeing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a black curly dog. Black curly. And I want to say not too big, but and why am I hearing something like somebody dog could be named like something crazy like Burger or I don't know. All right. And I heard rabbit, rabbit, R, right? Somebody name could start with an R. Or the pet could start with an R. Something with an R too. All right, Seven of Pentacles. I'm done channeling. My aunt in Ohio and my aunt in Indiana have the same time as you, so might be their neighbor. I don't know. Just picking up on stuff. I also heard Connie. Okay, Connie. The name Connie. Okay. And I heard Deborah. All right. Keep hearing all these names. Mike. All right. Seven of Pentacles. There is some growth here. And then I heard Kia. Kita. Okay, I'm done. Sharita. Okay. Sharita. S-H. Okay. All right. King of Wands came out in the reverse. So somebody feels like they're losing their power. Somebody feels powerless. Four Cups, they feel discontent. This could be somebody around you. KDH. Hey, how are you? I made you a moderator. That must have been some time ago. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, KDH? Or you changed your screen name. KDH1. Thank you for being here. Four Cups. So somebody's very discontent, okay? They could have been discontent about the growth. Um, somebody had to take like I heard demoted. Somebody feels like they've been demoted, okay, whether that is in a job or in something that is taking place in their life. They feel demoted. They were discontent about it at first, but I feel like somebody's seeing the beauty, okay, in feeling like they had to release a lot of responsibility. Okay, so somebody feels like there's a weight lifted off of their shoulder where they could have been very discontent. But you're going to see this happen all around you. You're going to start to see a lot of people who are losing things, who are um, becoming the upper class, becoming middle class, or middle class becoming lower class. Something around you, it's like your energy is so strong, and it's not to say it's your fault, but we are in a what do you call it? We're in a, I wanted to say, I can't say that. It's almost like the energies that we're all connected energetically, but we pull energy from one another, right? So sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Right now, a lot of you who are in here watching me, you're up. You're up, and you're pulling a lot of energy off the grid. That is what I'm feeling. You're pulling energy off the grid, and you know when you pull energy from one source, it dims. Like if you were to, sometimes if you generate so much energy, right? You can blow a fuse, right? If you plug in so much stuff into a socket, it can blow the socket out. So I feel like I'm seeing, like, metaphorically, you are a powerhouse, okay? And you've inserted yourself into an environment that has short circuited a lot of people around you. So you could be literally, what you're doing, whatever you're doing repetitively, I don't care, I don't know what it is. You could just be walking, you could be doing marathons, 5Ks, you could be just going to the gym, you could be consistently doing whatever hobby you do, okay? I don't know, it's something that you're consistently doing. It's pulling from the grid, and it's going to cause a crash in some area for people around you. So you're going to start to see the people around you, and it's not something that you're walking around bragging about, that you're, oh my gosh, I'm doing better than this person. Oh my gosh, this person is not doing as well as me. No, it's just that you're going to start to see that you're going to become the leader. Okay, you're going to be the one that people come and lean on. Um, you will become a backbone, okay, for a lot of people around you, based off of the energy that you have, okay? The Lovers in the reverse. This speaks of, the Lovers in the reverse speaks on a broken relationship around you. For some of you, this I am pulling up on, because this is a general reading. This does not have to be romantic. This could be a broken relationship with a sibling, a broken relationship with a parent, a broken relationship with a coworker or a colleague, or a friend or a neighbor. Okay, it does not have to be romantic, but it can be. This speaks of a broken relationship. Partially why this relationship is broken, again, because you are elevating, you're pulling energy from the grid. Someone can't stay emotionally balanced, because as you're balancing yourself out, someone can't handle it. It's almost making them, somebody's flaws is being magnified, is what I heard, okay? And it's all in their brain. This is how they feel about themselves. Because I feel like a lot of you could care less about what people, I don't know, I hate to say it like this, but a lot of you aren't really too focused on other people and where they are at on their healing journey. You're really focused on yourself, okay? This could have been somebody who you were very invested into at one point, okay? And they're lost and confused. Queen of Wands. You found yourself. You're thriving. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You're thriving. You're in a powerful, powerful state. Again, do you see all these candles around her? That is the energy that I'm talking about, that you're pulling, okay? And honestly, these are bits and pieces of the energy or the positivity that people could have built within themselves, but the divine has given it to you. It's something about blessings, something about you receiving blessings people could have forfeited on, okay? You're like, what? Recycled blessings? about. That's what I'm picking up on. It's like whatever people didn't want, like you got people around you who could have forfeited blessings. The divine is about to start giving them to you, and it might not be exactly how they were going to get them, but the energy and the feeling of the excitement and the fulfillment that that person around you was supposed to feel, you're going to get it. And it's not that you are, again, you're not happy, you're not about it, you're not bragging about it, it's just happening to you. Okay, for some of you it just feels surreal. Okay, this is like someone's like, dang, you just got a diamond necklace, you just got a diamond ring, you just got a new watch, you just got some brand new shoes. It's like, yeah, you could got them shoes. It can be as small as that. Like, they went online shopping, they saw a deal, they didn't get it. You went online shopping, you saw a deal and you grabbed it. They didn't get the blessing, you did. Okay, and it does not have to be shoes. You could have got a good deal on cologne or perfume. They passed it on the shoes. I'm just saying, these are the things that could have been happening. Six of Cups. This broken relationship that I'm talking about with the lovers in the reverse that showed itself. This speaks of a Six of Cups energy. Someone who you could have been raised with. Okay. Okay. Here comes that dog is sticking out. See that dog, them dogs on there? Somebody has a dog that passed away. Some significance about a dog. But I mean, that's such a common dog name, Lucky. But I don't want to say Lucky but it's something about luck that is here. Because some of y'all are like, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, you are. Okay. Some people here are, whether if you realize it or not, you're lucky and you're blessed. Okay. You opened up the box of Lucky Charms and guess what? It had all marshmallows in it. You're lucky. All right. I'm just joking. But Six of Cups. This is somebody who you could have cared for. Okay. You could have told them a lot of your childhood dreams, goals, wishes. They could have been a childhood. They could have been around you during childhood. Or it's just somebody who you grew a close bond with. Somebody seeks your companionship. Okay. But somebody, I feel like, oh, see, I got a prick in the back of my neck. Somebody can't be trusted, okay? Somebody talks too much. Somebody talks bad, talks down. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's somebody who you cannot be around because if you get around them, they could potentially throw you off of alignment, okay? I feel like when you're around this person's in your energy, you could be noticing you struggle with finances, okay? Or you're struggling with maintaining stability when they're around, okay? And it's nothing that they're doing. It's their energy. It's their energy. You're attached to them. The Sun. You release yourself. You release yourself from whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody's somebody's hurt in reverse. Somebody is either in a bad marriage, okay? I heard a spoiled marriage. I don't talk about, I don't know whose marriage is. It's like a spoiled marriage or a bad marriage or they're ungodly, okay? Somebody speaks very low vibrational or talks or carries themselves in a low vibrational way. All right, let's go to the other cards. And I'm also hearing a strong T name. Troy, Trevor, Trent, Tracy. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Troy, Trevor, Trent, Tracy. I heard Tito. Somebody could like Tito's, drink Tito's, or something about Tito's. Somebody could have a mole over on their face. Okay. Somebody could have a mole near their mouth, near their lip as well. Somebody could be, I'm also seeing somebody who likes to either, this is gonna, I don't know who's watching these readings, who's watching my reading, I don't know. I'm seeing somebody who has like highlights as well. Okay. And then I heard your sun-kissed. So somebody could have like a tan, or your melanin is popping, okay? Ooh, first card out, new boo. TT, hello, said hi. Look, as soon as I said something about T, here's TT. Hey, TT, how are you? New boo. New love, learning each other, flirtation. All right, some of you are in a new connection. Somebody around you could be in a new connection. This person's a good distraction. This person could give you butterflies. This person treats you very good. Okay. This could be you relearning, getting to know someone on a deeper level you could have been with for years. Okay, or you got your eye on somebody, got their eye on somebody. Somebody thinks somebody's fine. Somebody likes the way someone looks. Okay. Ooh, wine and dine. All right, somebody's footing the bill. Okay, this person could be taking you out to eat after breakfast. Okay, buying you breakfast, buying you lunch. Okay, paranoid. And today, you know they always say people can sense when there's another person around you or somebody treating you good. Somebody could be treating you so well that you're becoming a bit paranoid about where it's gonna go. You could be questioning the connection. This could be why you're here on YouTube watching me. Okay, because you could be paranoid around a relationship that you're in that you really, really enjoy being in. Maybe in the back of your mind, some of y'all could be thinking someone's, too good to be true. Because you're enjoying yourself. So you're enjoying yourself. Spirit is saying you need to be in a moment. Okay, get out your head. Stop thinking people are going to cheat on you. If you're going through people's phone, I don't know, some of y'all have done that before. If you're thinking about it, just stop. That's not going to be, I just see somebody thinking about going through somebody's phone or questioning someone, or somebody thinks about you, okay, and only you. That's what I'm being told. Get out your head. Okay, red flag. Lust. Love affair. So you definitely desire someone, and that's what you're paranoid about. Like you're paranoid. It's this clarifying paranoid is love affair. So you could be paranoid about somebody cheating on you. They're not even cheating. Okay? They're not even cheating. You're just paranoid. Okay? So you could be allowing your thoughts to get the best of you. With this red flag. I heard self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage this. And if for some of you, this could be a relationship that's coming up. Somebody who just wants to get to know you. Yeah, isolation. Spirit's saying it's like don't isolate yourself from something that could benefit you. If this is not a relationship, this could just be a brand new connection. I don't know. Maybe in the workplace. Okay, maybe you just feel like the job offer is just too good to be true. It's too laid back. You feel like, oh, this is gonna fall apart. I'm not gonna get the raise I need. I'm not making that much money I used to make. It's just not for me. And Spirit is saying, get out of your head. If you're enjoying it, just be in the moment for right now. Okay? Okay, you want to all fall out? Cuffing season. See? Single, ready to mingle, ready. On the hunt. Salty in the reverse. Anyways, I don't need to reverse these. Somebody feels very salty that you are, somebody is in love with you, or somebody's obsessed with you. Somebody could be wanting to take you on a lot of dates, spend a lot of money on you, spend a lot of time with you. You could be watching movies with this person, playing games with this person, like, just shoot the breeze, quality time, walks through parks, long conversations on the phone, blah, 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 blah. Either way, somebody could be jealous of a connection that you're in. What's new? People are always going to feel that way. Somebody's feeling very spiritually connected to you with this spiritually woke. This person, you're helping this person find themselves. They could be more into spirituality than they were before they met you. Okay. Or someone could be like someone's giving me like twin flame energy as well for some of you. All right. Detective. So somebody's like, it's giving me energy. So you have somebody who's not showing up to the events, not showing up where the gatherings are. So this is like if you're meeting up with family, there's a family member that's missing. If you're meeting out with friends, there's a friend that's missing. If you're coming to work, there's a coworker who is part-time or that leaves early or switch their, I don't know, or church, wherever you like gather, right? Where you are there shining as brightly as you can. There's someone who is looking from the outside or that is being nosy. This person won't show up or they aren't present for most of the time, but they want to know what is going on with you. So someone could be coming back and reporting what you're doing. Hey, Father Time, how are you? Thank you so much for commenting. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Send some energy. So it's like somebody is watching from the outside, watching you celebrate. This is also giving someone who is secretly watching you on social media. Okay, they won't talk to you, they won't call your phone, they won't text you. They could be blocked, I don't know, but maybe they just block themselves. Like, this is somebody who could watch. If you have Facebook, they're watching your Facebook. If you have YouTube, they're watching you on YouTube. If you have Instagram, blah, 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 they're watching you, right? This could be your neighbor who sits, you know, as you walk to the car or go to your car. Somebody could be watching you on their Ring Central doorbell, watching you on their doorbell camera, okay? But this is somebody who is like, just, they won't say hey, but they just want to watch you, all right? Bye, Felicia. So someone feels left out with this by Felicia. Yeah, somebody feels left out. Somebody feels like, for some of you, you're in a new relationship or you're rekindling a relationship with someone. Does not have to be romantic, but you and this person is connecting on a deeper level, a more true and honest level. You could have traded a friend for a friend. Maybe you have a new friend, you know, somebody who wasn't getting your attention. Now you're giving them all your attention, and someone feels left out. Somebody could be very jealous that you're choosing someone over them, okay? Or that you're prioritizing someone over them. And I feel like you don't even care. Because when this person, when you were invested in wanting to be with this person, be around this person, care and nurture this person could have taken that for granted. This person could have talked about you behind your back, which is why you chose, your intuition told you to leave them alone. Yeah. Cleanse. Yeah. It's my next door. It's your next door neighbor? Oh, Patsy said that's my next door neighbor. Cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. So I feel like yeah, you release this. You release the person. It's confirmation. Some of you are enjoying your own company. Okay. Some of you are realizing like this is not gonna be for everybody, but some of you, whether if you, you know, partake in whatever you partake in, you're choosing to chill and mellow out, partake, however you choose to relax, right? Your relaxation measures. You're not letting your guard down around people who are vultures. People who want to put you in get you into a vulnerable state where they can manipulate you or get you to act out of character. So for instance, if you like to drink wine, you're not drinking wine around who you used to drink wine with anymore. Some of you are choosing to drink at home or just drink alone. Okay? What did I say? Enemy. I cannot make this up. Somebody can't be trusted. Somebody's fake. This is somebody, for some of y'all, this ain't gonna be for all y'all. But for some of y'all, this is someone who you could have told some personal business to. This person could have talked about your clothes, your hair, your home. If you let them in your home, okay? They talked about your home. Could have talked about your car, okay? Your flaws, okay? That God gave you that you can't control. They could have talked about that, okay? Patsy said, I don't know. They obsessed with me, stalking, nosy, talking bad behind my back. I'm not dealing with their drama. Not too far-fetched, is it? I feel like a lot of people, we're dealing, as you go on your spiritual, a lot of us are going on our spiritual walk, our journey, and as we are elevating in life, we're starting to, again, the veil is very thin. You're able to see the low vibration. No, you're able to see the low vibrational people more clearer now. For some of you, again, it's going to feel like you're in a movie or some sort of like, yeah, you're in a movie, because it's going to almost feel like you freeze in time and your intuition is going to be so strong. This person, whoever these people are, they're not going to have to tell you none of their business. It's just like the divine is going to be giving you downloads and showing you through their mannerisms, even down to like the color, like the colors they wear, how they shoes look, their clothes look, the way they talk, and everything is going to, it's like all going to give you messages. Like, it's something about you just really, again, people, either you're going to, it's like you're very observant, okay? The energy is going to just bounce off of them. And you're going to be like, all right, I got to go. Either it's like I see somebody like running to their car, like I said, running out the restaurant, running out of somebody's house, running out the workplace. Okay, this is like whenever it's time for you to get off work. If you get off at 7, you leaving at 6:59. Okay, if you can get, and you know, and if anybody comes in sooner, you gone. Okay, I'm feeling like a lot of y'all gonna be like, my stomach hurt. I got a headache. I gotta go. I'm also seeing Adidas. So somebody could like to wear Adidas. But I'm also hearing like outlets. Somebody could be like going to like an outlet shopping center where there is like a lot of retailers, okay, and going shopping, because I'm seeing a lot of bags. But I'm also seeing something like where there could have been like Adidas Coach store, something like that, like where you all are shopping. So somebody could be paying attention to your brands, okay, the brands of clothes you wear, or something significant about the brand of clothes. Yeah, pocket watching. That's what I'm picking up on. All right, honeymooning and harmony. You're peaceful. You're in a happy place. You found the sweet medium of alignment. If you're booed up, you're booed up. Okay? If you're in love with self, you're in love with self. And people are like, how are you doing these days? What do you have going on? And I feel like your answer is simply being at peace. I have nothing more going on. Somebody could have liked what is that? Game shows. You could be watching game shows like Let's Make a Deal, The Price is Right. I don't know where y'all are at because everybody's all over the place. But if you're in different countries, you could be watching game shows, okay? Something that makes you laugh. You could be watching things on TV that just make you laugh, okay? Repo. So you could be getting wind of, you know, while you're at peace, and you're in harmony, a lot of people around you could be losing things, okay? They could be losing things. They could be down and out right now. Yeah. Heart to heart. People could be losing things because they weren't being honest with other people. No. Let me rephrase that. That could be true. Two things could be true at once. Two things could be true at once. There could be people who are losing things because they weren't truthful with people, but there could also be people who are losing things because people weren't truthful with them. Someone gassed somebody's head up to the point where they felt like they could have it all, do it all, but it was so unrealistic, okay? It was so unrealistic. So again, you could be watching people struggle financially, but not even in their finances. They could be struggling in their marriages. They could be struggling with their mental health. Okay, you can have somebody who you're pulling away from because they could be going through a mental health crisis. There could be somebody who likes to, I don't know, somebody could like to cut their grass a lot. Okay, I don't know what this is about. I'm saying somebody cut their grass, but it's being paired with mental health, so I don't know what that means. All right, supersize me. I'm gonna do my last few cards, and I'm gonna be out, y'all. Swept up. Let me slow down. Supersize me. Swept up. So somebody got swept up. Okay, they were in too deep. Somebody with this, especially with this repo. This is someone who could have potentially overspent. Okay, they could have got their credit ran too much. Somebody could have invested into a relationship and got used. Okay, because I'm also picking up on someone who you could have made someone like a either, I'm just saying it'll be for everybody, but you could have let somebody get access to your bank account, okay? Or because you were in love with them, you could have gave them authorized, you could have made them an authorized user on your credit card. Or somebody's just obsessive. Like, this is somebody who is losing things because not only are they, somebody could be like obsessed with many things. They could be on the verge of losing their home, or be on the verge of losing their car being repossessed, or losing their, just losing because they got in over their head, okay? This is someone who didn't know how to, you know, when you at the casino and it's time for you to pull out, Okay, it's time for you to take your chips and go home, cash in your chips. Somebody had the opportunity to cash in their chips and they didn't. S could be significant. The name, the letter S. I don't know if this is somebody's name or something significant for somebody. But because S and S is here, that's not gonna be everybody, but that's not gonna be for everybody. But somebody could have cashed in their chips at the casino. This could also be a literal loss. Like I'm picking up on, like somebody could have literally lost some money. Okay, but somebody got in over their head. But I'm also seeing somebody else too who I'm also picking up on somebody who could be like, also like this could be somebody who eats obsessive, like have an eating disorder. Like I'm not giving you any medical advice, okay? I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm none of that. But somebody could be eating obsessively, and they're like, instead of showing, they don't want to show up to events, okay, because they're insecure about their weight. Or this is the opposite. It doesn't have to necessarily do with weight or eating. This could just be they're obsessed with something that is not good for them, okay, that they're heavily indulging in. And it's triggering their emotions, okay? They don't have control over their anger, okay? And they keep putting themselves in like a repetitive pattern. So I'm picking up on somebody being angry, but you keep eating like cakes and chocolate and whatever you like to eat, right? I eat it. Everybody eat, whatever. You eat what you want to eat. But it's like somebody's falling into a pit of something that's not good for them over and over. And some of y'all can be making like healthier choices, or some of you just don't have that. It doesn't mess with your endorphins. I don't know, I'm probably not even saying it right, but it doesn't trigger you like the way it triggers somebody else, okay? Somebody could be very angry with their children, like they yell at their kids or they yell at their spouse. They're just an unhappy person, okay? I'm seeing somebody who has like also like swelling, okay? Somebody could be swollen in their legs and ankles or something like that. That's not going to be for everybody. All right, graduation day, thrills, and key player. These are going to be my last three, y'all. Somebody could be graduating. Okay, somebody could be going back to school to get their degree. Somebody could have recently graduated. You could be going back to finish your degree. You could have been a graduate as well. I'm going to say there's somebody, this is going to be as bland as I can see. Like somebody could have counted you out. Somebody could have saw you as not taking life serious. Somebody thought you were just a fun girl or a fun guy. Like you didn't, you were well put together, but somebody just didn't see you coming. Like somebody thought because you went out for some of y'all, like y'all could, occasionally do what y'all do occasionally. And somebody thought that somebody's surprised at the balance that you have in life. Okay, however that looks for you. Somebody's surprised that you can, I don't know, cook, but also clean very well, or balance your finances very well, but you can do your own hair, or you can do, but there's something about, okay, fun. Okay. Somebody's surprised at how much you work hard, but play harder. Okay. Or play hard, work hard. How you put it? You play hard, but you work harder. Yeah. Now, someone's surprised that you're the main character, the key player. Somebody's surprised that you leveled up because somebody didn't think that you were capable of having fun. You were able to like have fun and get the job done at the same time. Okay. You could also be around someone who is graduating or who is turning their life around. Okay, this person could have been in the club scene, or this person could have been very promiscuous. Okay, but you're seeing their life is shaking them up. Or You changing your life around could be inspiring someone who is very promiscuous or live life for the moment. You could be inspiring someone to be a better person. Yeah, so you're being looked at as the key player. I said those are my last cards, but I am going to close off with some clarifiers or something. I'm gonna do the Halloween card since it's all. I mean, Halloween's over. Halloween is over, but I feel like that portal is still like lingering because some stuff that I saw today, y'all would not believe it. Portal is lingering. Okay, and when you psychic, when you are intuitive, you're able to, you know, psychic or whatever, however you view yourself. Okay, some of the stuff that you see, you want to pretend like you didn't see it. The spirit will put stuff in front of you and force you to see stuff. But I know for a fact the portal is still kind of open. The veil is very lifted. Okay. Alright. What's going on in this veil? This thin veil? Alright. I'm gonna come out, y'all. I'm gonna come back in and make a part 2.